Welcome back, YouTube. Picking up right where we left off. We dropped our card key, and for some reason... Oops. Didn't think that would actually cut... Oh. And for some reason, you know, even though they saw me, Liquid and Ocelot walked away. Slowly, Snake, slowly. I'm gonna just go all the way up here where I won't actually get in his way, I hope. Okay, he walks that way, got it.
Who's that? It's the enemy.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those things. The walking controls are so damn sensitive.
What happened? Snake! Snake!
Alright, hopefully he just walks right past, but I'm kind of on his, no, I should be good.
Huh?
Oh, I'm screwed. No. Alright. Certainly makes things easier if he's just completely eliminated from the picture. I just need to, you know, make my way down Rex. This is not the way to go down Rex, is it? Oh, bandage, it's nice. Yeah, there's the path behind Rex I gotta take. Alright. Come on now. I'm only gently pushing. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. do remember where the card is, because I did find it. But I do know that there's also, I'm gonna want. Do I have any chaff grenades? I do. Because there is a camera up here, I believe. Really should have watched that speedrun today. Is that a hole I can get in? No, it's not. Ah, camera's literally right there. Drop that in there. Or the water will actually knock it out completely. Didn't think that that would happen with the chaff. Time bomb. There it is. Said I have a time bomb I need to get rid of now. Didn't mean to do that. I mean, it does seem like the only other person here is that other. No, there's one guy in the control room I have to worry about. Being said, the one guy is actually nowhere near me, so I can speed this. Because, you know, I accidentally killed the one guy. Whoops. On the upside, his body landed in such a place that nobody's gonna ever find him. You won't. Okay. Alright, so the only threats in here are the two cameras. Didn't say that I got a silencer for one of my guns? There we go. So now, what's up, Cole? Oh, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. God, I'm so glad I got this silencer. Where is that PAL key? There it is. All right, it's first key down.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay,
That takes care of pal code number 1. Now, pal number 2. Freeze the key.
It's a shame that there's no coolers in the area. Or like, you know, a stove. Anything. Just goddamn anything. Alright, cool. That dude stays gone. So my only threat is the guy over there. Man, I wish I could just hop in Rex. That'd be so cool. There we go. He's none the wiser. Now, hopefully the guy that I accidentally killed, I will stick to I accidentally killed him, stays dead when I come back, but I don't think he does. I think enemies respawn. Okay, so... Oh. Dude just watched me cap his buddy in the head and didn't do shit. I honestly didn't even know that these stairs were here. Oh my god, I got box 1. What does box 1 look like? Is it better? It's red. Actually, let me check something here. Box 1 said heliport. What do you say? You say snowfield. What does 2 say? Nuke building. So, I'm gonna say box 3 probably works better for me here. I never notice that they actually say different things. Rations are full, huh? How's my health? Bam! Yeah, M9. I never found the freaking M9. I'm mad about that because I ended up going on a killing spree, and I don't like doing it. Alright, so now I just sit here and I wait for the PAL key to decide to change. On the upside, it's very easy to stay out of the way of the people that are here. It's a big enough room. Always trust the box. Hasn't changed yet. I'm surprised Scotty isn't in here. Changed? Frickin' no. Gonna start getting frostbite soon. Luckily enough, they're dumb enough. Yeah, no, they're dumb enough to just ignore the box. Because I'm going to need to do this again when I have to superheat the key. Oh my god, how long do I need to sit here for it to turn? My anxiety was already bad. I don't need it worse. Because I'm a dumbass and I'm going to the doctor solo tomorrow. Neither can I. I can never frickin' remember, and I've beaten this game like 4 times. I just know it's a long time and you're on a time limit to get back. There it is. Oh my god, he stayed dead. I thought that the room reload would respawn everyone, but I can actually clear out the area completely. Like, I purposely not cleared out enemies because I thought that they would come back. There we go. I've killed a lot because I never found the M9. I do feel bad. Admittedly, the guy that I killed in here, that was pure accident. I CQC'd him and he fell. Like, I knocked his ass out. He had the stars on his head and everything. And then he rolled off the balcony, and I'm just like, oh, whoops.
PAL code number 2 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Yeah, the M9 is the trank pistol.
There goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
That being said, I've only ever played the PS1 original of this game. I don't know where to find the M9 in the remake. Yeah, that dude's still gone. Still very gone. So all that's left is that guy over there, which I might just kill just so I have the ease of just charging through this room. I figured it would be early on, but I think I was frustrated with how poorly I was sneaking, and I just wanted to get the hell out. Oh. I'm gonna say that the fall killed him and not my bullets. Right? Like, he fell, right, guys? That was it? He fell? Oh, I feel... Knowing that there is the peaceful option in this one, it does make me feel bad killing. Oh, okay. Ooh, I definitely would not have found it then. Okay, now I need to just get through this area. Go down this way. Damn it. Ah. Raven's birds are still around.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something
Oh,
called
there it is.
Fox dye?
No. Fox dye? Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but
What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently Fox dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure, but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages toward the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
Dun dun dun.
Afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So, it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Is that all you think about?
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
This is a long-ass elevator. I don't remember the elevator being that long. Oh god, all the lore we're about to get slapped with. There's really not a lot of gameplay left. Because, yeah, after I get this key back, then I'm into the final fights. But Liquid's got a lot of exposition to give me. There we go. Blast Furnace. Don't mind the box.
Who is that? Enemy sighted. Request.
Oh, that worked out. I don't like that he's right there. I might just need to knock his ass out immediately.
Who is that?
See, I don't have to kill everyone. Oh yeah, super talkative bitch. But you know what? I like his taste in jacket.
Who is that?
Guard good yet? Nope.
Enemy in the area. Increase security level.
You just didn't notice the fucking box. Oh, it's so perfect. Okay, the Palkey's back to yellow. Okay, that dude is beelining for the box. Ignore the box. There you go. Go up the stairs. Yay. I don't know where he came from if he's coming from there. Uh-oh. No, he's gonna get me. It's just so simple. I wonder if it'd go by quicker if I was closer to the magma.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Oh, I'm good to go. Later, bitches. Alright. Now I've got to rush a bit more with this one, but thankfully once I'm through the freezer, I'm in the clear. Frickin' fly. This is dumb and I love it. Oh, there's bird poop appearing on the ground. Awesome. I'm just gonna charge through this room. Like I don't need to worry about being sneaky here. The room is a separate map. So even if I get caught, I'm still good.
Is there somebody there?
I didn't even get caught. Someone got suspicious and that was it. Alright, so these guys came back. Which means that the dudes up here are back. Really? Now?
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know anything. My parents' face is my name. The name and ID I have now I just bought. But the reason why I study genetics, that was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from. But
Couldn't tell she's white as fuck.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River.
Zambezi? I've always called it Zambezi.
And he shared his rations with me. Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox.
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He is everything to me. The only proof I have of my existence. Of my existence as an individual.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who's he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom. This America.
Big Boss.
But then
Fantastic
he and my brother
character.
went back to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined FOXHOUND. I knew it was my best chance to meet you.
Big Boss kind of needed to go down,
For
though.
the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes, that's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments.
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterward, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me.
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Although I guess technically that was Venom Snake that Snake kills in
Naomi.
Metal Gear 2.
About FOXDIE? FOXDIE is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. FOXDIE contains smart enzymes, created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type
Fair.
of cytokine, a peptide which
I don't know
causes
when
cells
I'm
to die.
getting to another Metal Gear game though.
Epsilon is carried
I think
along
I'm gonna take a break just because
where they're
there's just so
attached
much
to
to
the
these
TNF
games.
receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack.
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then the victim dies.
Apoptosis. You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox dye.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Fox dye as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that... No. That's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing that I wanted to tell you was, Snake...
Hey! What are you doing?
Snake.
Naomi?
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox dye was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
There are two guys on these catwalks, and Snake's just out here having a conversation. Did I seriously? Oh my god, I did. Gotta say, kind of impressed with that shot. Alright, here we go. Alright, do a quick heal. Alright, the cameras are still out. Talking is a free action. Ha! Fair enough. And there we go. All 3 PAL keys accepted. Metal Gear shut down. Woohoo! Mission accomplished. Snake's probably thinking this is the easiest way I've ever had to deal with a Metal Gear.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated. Ready for launch.
No! Why? I deactivated it.
Did you, Snake? Did you really?
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when I decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
Well, for starters, I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. We thought we'd get the info from you, but there was Fox dye.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
Yeah, they played you like a
You
puppet
didn't
fiddle, my
think you
dude.
made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the FOXDIE vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come to where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master
Yeah.
Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Liquid! How the...
You've served your
Master
purpose.
Miller. I liked him in Metal Gear Solid 5. He was one of the good guys. He was one of the good characters. No shit, Sherlock. Ah! Yeah. No, that was another guy. His name was Sherlock, first name... Or his name was Shit Sherlock, first name No. Trying to remember the way out of here. Wait, hang on.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Oh, there is a bit of a delay, so hang on a second. Let me do a quick reset of the visuals. Because I'd rather not have a delay during this fight. Alright, I swapped the card by accident. Whoops! Oh, I wouldn't say by accident, but, you know.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Awesome! Just on time. I want to set up a few things. No, I want the stinger. Alright, I am ready for this fight. Gonna probably die a couple times. Alright, who's ready for some more exposition? Because I sure as hell am.
Liquid!
Snake, did you like my sunglasses? Oh, you point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. You performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
I do like that
Following orders blindly, with
Solid
no questions
doesn't
asked,
follow the
you've
government,
lost your
like, at
warrior's
all
pride
after this
and
game.
become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy Octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us, so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged along with bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was
not one bit.
just using you as a vector to spread FOXDIE.
FOXDIE? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered FOXDIE's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to FOXHOUND's program. Oh well, doesn't matter. I've already added the FOXHOUND vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Yeah? Why's that?
You were
Not even
successful
flinching.
in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by FOXHOUND.
Show off.
Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins.
They're
But
twin
we're
snakes.
not ordinary twins.
Ooh.
We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all of the old man's dominant genes. I got all the flawed, recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
So you're saying I'm the dominant one?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that
They
you're
definitely went
garbage
over the
since
top
day you were born?
with Liquid in this compared to the PS1 version. Because he wasn't doing all this shit in the
I'm
PS1
one
version.
Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Ha! Love?
No.
It's hate. His
Not
choosing
entirely,
me knowingly to be the inferior one? For this, I want revenge. You don't even understand this. You who could kill your own real father. You stole my chance for revenge. Now I'll finish the work that father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him.
No, there really wasn't.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you. Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. You missed your last chance. You'll regret that forever.
Snake! Come! Kneel down and sacrifice yourself to this historic weapon!
Oh, here we go.
Consider it an honor! A gift from your brother!
Now!
You shall bear witness to the demon weapon that will drag the world
Into the 21st century!
You know, normally there's a switch that you hit to retract the catwalks. I guess Liquid just didn't feel like dealing with that shit. This is such a cool way to introduce the final boss. Well, the penultimate boss. God, that is such a cool machine.
But how do I stop it?
I actually don't know if I can do any damage to it until Otacon tells me what I need to do. But I'm going to try. Because as much as I love this boss fight, Rex can step on you. Like, I think Rex... No, Rex is not the biggest... I think Ray is the bigger of the two Metal Gears. But Rex is the biggest one that Solid Snake has dealt with up until this point. Fucking anime! Also, it's so unnecessary for it to roar, but I love that it roars. Alright, let's get away from that. Alright, I can't hurt it right now. Crouch down. And let's see what Otacon has to say.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes.
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors... Do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah. Try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
Oh wow, he just straight up tells you exactly what to do.
Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it will open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot seat.
Right. If you can shoot a missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. More like a weakness. People and weapons just aren't very appealing without a weakness of some kind. Don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
I like that. Otacon just straight up admitted, I put a weakness in there because it's boring otherwise. Oh, you know what? Deep Throat. I call you? No response. Fair enough. Damn, I was hoping that I could get, oh shit, you know what?
Snake, there's nothing I can do to help you. All I can do is cheer you on.
I definitely want to save. I want to see what everyone has to say about this, because I don't think I've ever done any of the calls.
Don't give up.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Salad Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned.
Wow, this is the first time I've called her.
You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon. The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen. And neither can I. Unfortunately,
This is so out of place considering that I'm actually fighting the nuclear weapon now.
That'll be enough. Another soldier here would make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Okay, let's see what she actually has to say about Metal.
Radome stands for radar almost all modern combat aircraft have them. It is not just a radar system in there. That radome probably contains infrared sensors, motion detectors, and other kind of equipment too. It is like a combination of eyes, ears, and nose all rolled into one. If you could destroy that, you might have a chance.
Oh, okay, gave the same information. What about Meryl? Okay, so she's still out of it. Alright, so Campbell, what do you got to say?
The less you maneuver a remote-controlled missile, the faster it will fly. Remember this if you want to fire the missile over a greater distance.
Helpful. Makes me wonder. Oh, I can't go up and down with this. Never mind. Alright, fantastic, yeah. Solely the Stinger. That was not the radome. Right. Oh, at least I hit him. Oh, come on, it's almost there. Got it. Oh, he cried in pain. I feel a little bit guilty.
Did that do it? Damn!
I guess the radome's got a bit more armor plating than expected.
Nice try, Snake!
God damn it, Gray Fox! Ugh.
Hurry! Get away! Gray Fox! A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is you. You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
Oh, you know nothing yet.
Send you back to hell!
Oh, he's got Fortune's gun, it looks like. No, that's way too small to be Fortune's sniper. Yeah, no, that's definitely not Fortune's gun, which is also Crying Wolf's gun.
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me. Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her. No, I can't. Why? Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then.
Being able to actually see his face just makes this a bit more impactful.
Kill her too. Oh, I felt so bad that I'd decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother. Fox, outwardly, we may have seemed like contented brother and sister, but every time I looked into her eyes, I trembled with fear. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving. Fox!
Dude, did you have to be that fancy? Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. Ha. He'll get better.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds,
We use Royal Harriers! Fox!
how strong is that exoskeleton of yours?
Oh, considering most of his blood is now on the outside.
Are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal!
Haha! Animal jokes.
He destroyed the radome.
It's about damn time someone did. That unlocked it.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox. But now you're finished!
Now, fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now, in front of you, I can finally die.
I can't do it.
It's no good. I can't do it. I was taken from the battle.
Yeah, I absolutely can't fire right now.
Alive, nor truly
It's
dead.
no good. I can't do it.
Dying shadow in a world of light. But soon it will
Like,
finally end.
Honestly, I think that if Snake fired and killed Fox, I think that would be a mercy compared to what Liquid's about to do to him.
Die! Fox!
Also, Protein, good to see you.
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell. Fox!
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, as a whole,
When
I'm not
death
sure.
is entreated, the battle is decided.
Oh my god. Like, there's nothing left of him. Yeah, I'm really not sure what would be the more merciful death here. Like, if Snake fired or not.
You can't protect anyone. Not even yourself.
It is because they have the benefit of, oh shit. Like, they got the benefit of the much better animations that they're able to do. And I'm okay with it. Ah, damn it. Come on, Liquid. Ah, darn it. I was hoping I could get away from that. Stop walking out of that. Oh, I was actually damaging those. I had no idea you actually could. There we go. Wow, I destroyed everything but the one machine gun.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
And there Rex will rest. I almost feel a little bit bad that Rex didn't get to fire its main cannon and all, but kind of would have been a bad thing if it actually fired off its main cannon.
Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die, as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
I might have overestimated how much
Just
time
because
was
you
left.
destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
The restoration of the era when warriors such as us lived as we should.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired.
The world moved on. Jesus Christ, man.
But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be.
You know, that's also a fair point,
place
though.
in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict shall breed conflict, new hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily expand.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't that reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing, that's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face as you delivered the coup de grace. Oh, it reflected such vitality.
You're wrong.
Alright, so he actually judged me on the
There's a
killing.
killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was a man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells. With a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method?
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So, it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But unlike us, they carry it digitally. With the completion of the Human Genome Project in the last century, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted using gene therapy into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing right and left are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers?
They are misshapen creatures, artificially produced from Father's genetic pattern. They are our blood brothers, and they were born of many an ultimate sacrifice.
Sacrifices?
human experiments. Huh? 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to pesticides and radiation from depleted uranium rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First, they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just to cover up the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We're on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I, as do you.
It's like they just wanted to grab a bunch of words and throw them together.
We're all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? Because it increases the chances that shared genes will be transmitted to future generations. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. That we will help our blood relatives is inscribed in our very genes.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes.
He does, and luckily enough, he's smart, and Snake is completely
born
helpless.
For the sole purpose of passing
For
on
now.
their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then, I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you.
Meryl?
She's alive and with a bomb right next to her.
Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago.
Hey, look, I didn't fail the damn,
kept calling your name.
I didn't fail the interrogation, so she should be.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name?
I have a name.
No. We have no past, no future. If we did, our fate is nothing but what is determined in the genes we inherited from our father.
I'm probably gonna die a couple times against this, in this fight.
As soon as we finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about FOXHOUND.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me!
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about FOXHOUND. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence, along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake.
Did he ask
I'll
politicians?
stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may be only a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, FOXHOUND was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You'd better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. Huh? What are you doing?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it!
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Campbell always comes through right at the end and gets fucked over.
He is a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
The President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Damn it!
I hate to say it, but that is actually convincing enough.
Here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief is already dead.
So you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. You're just the lingering ghosts of a system that is no more. Well, do try to get along in the time you have left before the bomb.
Oh, there's no way out for us.
You underestimate the power of plot armor.
Finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. I shall nullify you and your genes, and I will take them all back. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? This will be the time limit for our final battle. When death comes for this girl, this nuclear module shall vanish from this world as well. If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
Yeah, who the hell knows? Maybe he's just using it as a figure of speech.
Cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it'll kill even you. How about you, Snake?
What? Really? That's a thing? I had no idea. How have I missed dog tags for everybody?
What's wrong?
But I get them for the final boss?
Is that...
Oh, come on. Just drop. Maybe. I win. I usually struggle on that fight a bit. But he was very, very defensive. Or I won't even say defensive. Passive? Yeah, actually, now that you say that, I do remember the dog tags in number 2. They must have added it for the remake here. That sounded painful. I know the original, you don't have that little cutscene. In the original, he just drops. Like, I can vividly remember him just dropping. That'd be a good time to check on Meryl. This is making me want to go back and play Metal Gear Solid 1. Because
Meryl,
I would love to see the comparison. See just how well this holds up as a remake and how well the original holds up.
Snake? Is that you? Snake, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, you must have been terrible.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Yeah.
Snake, it's me. It looks like you stopped Rex.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know? Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, that sounds nice.
These two have got such a great bromance. I fucking love
Snake.
these two. Like, Otacon felt like he was just introduced as a joke character, but
let's get the hell out of here.
Him and Snake are like best fucking buds.
Where is Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah, and I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Well, let's get the fuck out. I mean, getting off of Metal Gear is probably going to be a pain in the ass.
Snake.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
Says the girl in the tank top.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up! Hurry!
Where the fuck should you get that? You know what? Never mind.
Looking good, Snake.
Just cut out the flirting for a little bit. Like, flirt all you want once you get the fuck out of the base.
Hurry!
Alright, I finally have control again. Do I have everything back? Nope.
Let me drive. Damn, my surveillance camera. Oh no, no key. All right, keys. Snake, it started. Get in. Fire that machine gun at the back of the room. Shoot him, Snake.
There we go. I'm gonna have to kill a lot of people. Like, with this, with you having to do this, like, is it actually even possible to play this game without killing anybody?
It's a checkpoint, Snake.
Here they come!
I'll never make it. Snake, break those guards. It's a checkpoint, Snake.
Here they come!
I'll never make it. Snake, shoot him. You did it,
I mean, for like final counts of the game, because I'm all about making excuses like that myself.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet! Liquid!
Liquid, how many times do I gotta shoot you, man? Oh, he just don't die. Wait, I shot out to those headlights, man. How'd you fix them already?
Look, Snake, daylight.
Oh yeah, that was technically the final portion of the game. I'm done. Damn. Snake, there are better ways you could have fought him.
Are you
Solid.
okay? Damn. Snake. Snake! Fox? Die.
And there he goes. And so ends Liquid Snake. Oh, I forgot to change the frickin' date on my my background. Dude, your heart has to have stopped by now. Oh, there it is.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel!
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 bombers have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I'd better not show my face around there.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
There's also a helicopter waiting for you at the Fox Islands.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay. Roy. Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all of Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I'll look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About FOXHOUND.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi?
I heard about my brother.
Frank wanted to tell you something. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought on sheer willpower until the very end.
He went out like a fucking boss.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar land, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from FOXHOUND too. What about me? When am I going to go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Way to be very,
Each person
very
is born
mysterious.
with their fate written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before, the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything.
Been going for almost
Just
2
like
hours.
the genome soldiers. You can input
Holy
all
shit.
the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that its genetic information houses a person's strengths or destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be changed.
You know, I've never seen the ending where Meryl
to be
dies.
ruled by your genes.
Maybe next time I play this game, I'll go for that one.
Choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm gonna choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from now on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to what will come. All life is tethered to the future. Loving each other, teaching each new generation, then the world can change. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or a reminder of the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. My survival instinct that tells me not to die. That's all the motive I've had in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's
Adorable.
the real way to live.
Sorry I've been silent. I don't have much to add, and this is a good moment of wrapping up the game.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name is David.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
Hey, what are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us, too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything.
You know, instead of sitting there
It's
idling, you
time
might
for
want to
hope.
get moving. I doubt you're going to be able to top that thing
I've
off with
lived here
gas
a
if you
long
run out.
time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky. The sea. The caribou. And most of all, you.
It's nice, isn't it? Being alive.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
Credits? Or is there still more? In the 1980s, there were more than 60,000 nuclear warheads in the world at all times. Those sorts of power amounted to 1 million times that of the Hiroshima atom bomb. Jesus Christ. January 1993, START 2 was signed, and the United States and Russia agreed to reduce the number of deployed strategic nuclear warheads to 3,000 to 3,500 in each nation by the end of 2007. However, as of 2003, there still exists more than 20,000 nuclear warheads in the world. Jesus Christ. And there it is. Oh my god. Oh, David Hayter, you beautiful bastard. Oh, okay, I am sore. Very sore. Ah, Greg Eagles, I love that man. Such a good voice. So, yeah, I've wanted to play this for a while, actually. I just wasn't sure how the hell how well it would go or anything, but I just had fun with it. I got my ass kicked a few times, but whatever. But, yeah, that's, oh, I love the music. I haven't watched the first couple X-Men movies in a very long time. I didn't know that he was involved with it. And honestly, David Hayter he wrote them both? No way. David Hayter. He does have credits for X-Men and X2. Can you actually tell me? Oh wow, he was involved in Turning Red? Okay, give me a breakdown on his filmography then. David Hayter and IMDb. This is a very random fact, but you know what? Now I'm invested. Okay, he was the museum cop in X-Men. He was a writer for X-Men 2. He was a writer for The Watchmen. Oh, he was a Jedi Knight in Star Wars: The Old Republic. Oh my God, he's in Yakuza like a dragon. He's a bartender. Oh, he's in a couple of expansions for Star Wars: The Old Republic. Oh my God, he was in Bloodstained: Ritual of the Night. I freaking loved his character. And he was King Shark in the Flash show. Oh my God, he is. Wait, Super Bomberman R, he showed up as Solid Snake. Go for it. Oh, he was in Dragon Age. Shit. Oh, Lord. I mean, obviously he's got all the Solid Snake and Naked Snake stuff. Oh, he was in Eternal Darkness. He was in X-Men. He was Captain America in X-Men Evolution. I love that. Oh wow, Captain America is what he did in Spider-Man series as well. Wait, he was Kurama in Yu Yu Hakusho. I can't tell if that's the movie or the show. I can't tell what Gundam that is. Christ almighty. Look, I knew this dude was known, but holy shit. Okay, Turning Red. I'm curious, what did he do with Turning Red? Because I freaking loved it. And I'll check your what you sent in a minute. Okay, IMDb. I don't need an ad that takes up half the page. Okay, he had to have been like a writer or something on Turning Red. Because he is not in the cast listing.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Yes. Yes, sir. Thanks to the vaccine. Yes, those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. FOXHOUND should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, there are no other records. They've all been deleted from the base's computer. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes. Yes. Liquid is dead. The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Of course, the other one thinks so too. Yes, sir. I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. Yes. Yes, sir. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I understand. The surveillance will continue. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Fucking Ocelot. Codename Bat. Alright, rations 58. Oh, yeah. No, I did terrible. I did bad. Alright, so that's gonna do it for YouTube. So you guys been watching this on YouTube. Thank you guys so very much for joining me on this. I fucking love this game. Look forward to the next 3 in the series. Probably sometime near future. I don't know, probably gonna have at least 1 or 2 series before that. Stay wonderful and take care.